pace players arguably at an all-time high, but nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
So the New York starting five. Ewing is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the two-guard spot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Embiid. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Ewing a screen on Maxey. Hart kicks to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Now here's Ewing. 6 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time. Hart against Harden. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Embiid. The putback, and Embiid is right there.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
But that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Juzang's checked in. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Thibault. Here's Harden on the wing. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Harris looking it over. Embiid with the screen on Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Harris.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor. But at the defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game.
Here's Ewing. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
Now here's Harden. He's tightly guarded. Williams passes to Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Williams can't hit. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
Here is Harden. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And they double up Embiid. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Both free throws good from Bridges. And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
And the Knicks with possession here. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Ewing sets a screen for Brunson. Here's Juzang. Hasn't made one yet. Brunson finds Ewing. Good D by Embiid.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Harden surveying the D. Passes to Thibault. Clock at 6. The pass to Embiid. And no good that time. Excellent defense there from Ewing. Bridges passes to Juzang. Outside, Ewing. Here's Juzang. Pass to Brunson. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thibault, the pass to Harden. Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Juzang. Here's Anunoby. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Thibault. Harden with it. He's picked up by Ewing. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Left side, Porter. Here's McBride. Ewing a screen on Harden. Poked loose. Stolen by Harden. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closely. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Juzang. Still without a basket. To the middle. Embiid with the steal. Harden against Porter. Harden the pass to Thibault. Pass to Harris. Shoots the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch and shoot jumpers off nicely.
Here's McBride. Ewing surveying the floor. Now the pass to Vanderbilt. Porter with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to McBride. Porter a screen on Harden. Here's McBride. A 3-pointer, no good. The 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Over Porter. Again, Philadelphia.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Vanderbilt. Porter with the screen for Vanderbilt. Knocked away. Ewing inside. Embiid's there. And the rejection by Embiid.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Larry Nance is checked in for Williams. Kenrich Williams comes in for Tobias Harris. Russell, he's checked in for Matisse Thibault. And Maxey's subbed in for James Harden. Now, here is Russell, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Kicks to Nance. Passes it to Maxey. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. And the 76ers lead by 6. Knicks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Juzang. Scoreless thus far. Porter a screen on Maxey. Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
That free throw, no good.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And he sinks the second. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Here's Maxey. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Williams scanning the floor. Tries it from 9. Good on the shot. Embiid's got 8.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Knicks trail by 7. And here's Brunson. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And he gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
76ers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Maxey against Brunson. Maxey, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey passes to Nance. From the low block, Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Josh Harden.
And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
And the first one at the line is good.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Second free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Bridges inside. He's covered by Maxey. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
To the right side. Here's Koulibaly. Knicks with the rebound. 1:41 left to play here in the first. Bridges up top. He's covered by Maxey. Bridges shot. Good.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Pass to Nance. 1:14 left in the first quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one goes on Anunoby. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Line for your Sixers, Larry Nance Jr. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Nance. And so it's Harden who brings up the ball for New York. Trailing by 2, and the pass to Anunoby. They set the screen. Pass to Brunson. .52 seconds left in the first quarter. Good on the triple.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And here's Russell after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Just 5 to shoot. Maxey kicks to Russell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the 76ers lead by 2. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Russell against Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Hart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Tyrese Maxey out there with Russell. Then it's Darius Baisley. Then there's Nerlens Noel, and it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Passes it to Anunoby. Now Brunson. Poked away. Fires for 3. Brunson with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Hard against Maxey. Here's Brunson. Hits the jumper in space. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Boy, Harden is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. Maxey finds Russell. Baisley sets a screen. Russell, no luck.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Hart, the pass to Brunson. over Russell. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Hart. Brunson's got 11 points.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Maxey looking it over. Brunson, good.
Jalen Brunson.
And now a 4-point Knicks lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for New York.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Maxey sets a screen for Russell, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for D'Angelo Russell, and James Harden has subbed in for Maxey. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You take a look at Bridges. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Thybulle. Here's Noel. Shot clock at 5. Harris outside. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Knicks leading by 4. And here they come. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Now, here's Bridges. 23 points his last outing. To the left wing. Harden against Brunson. 5 on the clock. Harden outside. The pass to Baisley. Harris against Bridges. Harris's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
Hey, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the 76ers. Williams comes in for Baisley. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Ewing's checked in for Hartenstein. Vanderbilt comes in for OG Anunoby. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Harden gets the bucket.
Capable of doing great damage from outside. For Harden, I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
Clarkson against Harden. Bridges a screen on Harden. Shot from 12. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Mikal Bridges.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And New York making a change here. Juzang's checked in. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Philadelphia.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Clarkson dishes to Ewing, and the layup falls. Ewing's got his second basket.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Now Thibault. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Harden. Back to Thibault. Got a piece of it. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Here's Juzang. Knocks down the 3-ball. Juzang's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Pass to Harden. Clarkson right side. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Embiid. And they get it. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Good read that time from Ewing defensively, showing that he can be impactful at that end of the floor, too.
Harris with it. 9-point game his last outing. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Harden. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Count it. Good. That's 10 points for Joel Embiid.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Here's Ewing. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. You see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Timeout called the 76ers. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We take a look at the 76ers. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record.
And for Philadelphia, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Kenrich Williams comes in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Out to Clarkson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And yes, it's good. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Scoped out the turnover, ran out ahead of the play, and Maxey finished things off nicely.
Porter with the screen for Clarkson. Outside Porter. Ewing a screen on Williams. There's Porter with the 3. Rebound by Williams. The 76ers trail by 6. Harden the pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
and the turnovers will kill you. I mean, that's been their undoing thus far.
Yeah, they came in strong, but all those mistakes have caused them to fall behind right now.
The Knicks leading by 3.
Jalen Brunson.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Hart. He has yet to score. And here's Brunson. And there's the pass to Ewing. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Embiid. And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Bridges passes to Brunson. And here is Anunoby. Ewing inside. Embiid's there. A shot on the basket by Ewing. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Harden outside. From downtown, the Knicks pull it in. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Pass to Hart. Brunson against Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
First free throw is good.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
76ers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Free throw good, Maxey. 1:58 left in the first half. The Knicks leading by 5. Now here's Brunson. He's got 14. Bridges outside. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. Double team on Ewing. Good D by Embiid. 76ers are gone. 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Passes it to Harden. No good on the 3. New York's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Back to Bridges. He feeds it to Ewing. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Now Maxey. He's got 8. Embiid with the screen on Hart. Harden kicks to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Harden inside the three-point line. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Hart the pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Anunoby with it. Williams picks him up. From deep, Brunson. Rebound by the 76ers. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Williams sends a screen for Harden. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
If the defense doesn't slow Harden down, he's going to continue to pile it on.
Bridges outside. On the wing, Ewing. And Harden launches it from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.